always a magical time of year. Lights, decorated trees and carol singing are all synonymous with the festive period. But for the first time this year, the staff here at Hardwick Hall have put a different slant on their decorations, as Elle from the hall told me.
We are inviting visitors to come in and see Hardwick Hall by lantern light. So each visitor will be given a lantern to walk around with, which we hope will give a slightly different experience of the hall and also bring in that kind of cosy winter feeling.
Can we go and have an explore?
Absolutely. If you want to grab a lantern.
Thank you.
Let's go.
So off we went with lantern in hand. As we walked around the corner and up the stairs, I was greeted by a dazzling array of light as dozens of small houses adorned the staircase, which were all lit up with a warm glow. As we carried on, the festive displays, which highlight the very best of Elizabethan winter celebrations, continued, and we came upon a dressing up area. I managed to suppress my inner child and restrained myself from donning the crown and ruffles, but there were plenty who took part. As we continued our exploration amongst the many shadows, we came across some Yule logs where you can tie a red ribbon, and a mirror where you can pause and write something you have been grateful for this year. And as you wander around the hall, you can't help but notice a narrative which follows the Lord of Misrule, which is part of an Elizabethan Christmas tradition.
Our kind of narrative voice throughout Hardwick Wintertide is the Lord of Misrule, which again was part of an Elizabethan Christmas tradition. So there's kind of hints of mischief, different ways of viewing the spaces. So if you're a regular and have been before, we hope that there'll be parts of it that feel a little bit unexpected. And if you're completely new, we hope it will be a really fun experience of the hall.
As we reached the long gallery at the other end of the room, some dancing objects drew us closer and closer as children were showing off their puppeteering skills. These bespoke displays have been designed by Pedro, a local performance designer, and lovingly created by the hall's team of volunteers. When asked was this the way the hall would have looked when Bess of Hardwick was here, the answer was
Elements of it. I'm not sure she'd have had fairy lights, but but definitely in terms of the greenery, red was a really popular colour. So we've definitely drawn on inspiration